Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a 2-page layout using quite a few different collections. This paper here is actually out of the Storyteller collection from Vicky Booten, but I thought it looked like water and I absolutely loved the dark navy color of it. I am then going to be using that kind of grayish wood grain paper. I just cut the papers um, equal, I guess, so that when paired together, they would equal 12 inches. Um, and then I'm going to use this paper here. I believe it's from Kaiser Craft. I love the color of this collection, or that paper. And I'm going to use that as a strip all the way across the layout to kind of combine the 2 pages. I have these 4 photos here of from our trip to Florida in 2021. This is the Venice Pier, and the pictures on page 2 are actually going to be pictures. My dad was fishing off the pier and actually had hooked a smaller fish, but didn't tell Eli, and so Eli got to reel it in and kind of believe that he caught this fish. So it was quite fun, and he was so proud of his catch. So I am just going to kind of back all of the photos, and I'm primarily going to be using that sticker sheet there. That is that Kaiser Craft collection. I am bringing in a newer photo play collection though for some of the embellishments. I just thought that they worked well color-wise with the papers and everything that I have down. I decided to bring in some of that kind of beige color because there is some beige in that sticker sheet. And I really just needed to kind of find another color that would work. I had that cardstock paper pad next to me, and so I kind of just wanted to find something in that would work, and this was my best option. I decided to kind of lay the photos on page 2 next to each other, leaving just a white space down the middle, and then back that whole thing in that beige color to bring some of that over to page 2 as well. So the photos are kind of just going to be across the 2 pages there. I am going to commit to that kind of wave paper there and place that down so that I can finally put my photos down as well. And I did commit to the photo placement on page 1 and tape those down. I popped that photo of just him up on some foam tape, just to, again, just draw more attention to that. And then decided to get that ephemera pack out from the photo play collection. I just recently got that from not One Canoe 2, wow, a cherry on top, sorry. I decided to then title my layout with kind of where we are, so the Venice Pier. I just felt like that was the perfect title and kind of almost enough journaling as well. Maybe I will journal on page 2. There is some space underneath the photos on that wood grain paper just to kind of tell the story of, Eli catching his fish. It is kind of a fun story to remember. So maybe I will journal there. But otherwise, just kind of making the title where you're at is really a good way to journal as well. So the photo play collection had some frames, and I had that big open space to the top. So I decided to kind of layer some of the frames and then go back to the sticker sheet and find something that I could add to it. And so I found that I Love Summer, and then that little shell is actually from the ephemera pack as well. I had these little houses here, or I don't know what you call them actually, and I just decided to kind of use those and make it go all the way across the page. With cutting it, I was able to, stretch it to fit the 2 pages. So just kind of a tip, if you only have 12 inches of something, if you know that it's going to be under the photos, you can make it I don't know, you can kind of stretch it by just cutting it into pieces. So I do end up putting it all the way across both pages. I will end up changing it just a little bit, just due to some ephemera placement. But for the time being, that's where I kept it. And then I just kind of had to play with the different embellishments. I did decide to use that sun and clouds. That is from the sticker sheet from the Photo Play collection. I just thought that worked really well up at the title. There's that sticker sheet. And I can't read what the collection's called. I don't remember. Sorry. But I am going to add another cloud to the right-hand page too, and then commit to, I forgot that I hadn't taped down the frames, so I do end up taping those down, and the shell sticker as well. And then really I guess I kind of struggled with how to embellish. I did remember I have these amazing flares from Scrap and Happy Studio, and that just helped kind of finish off that top cluster. Just kind of gave a good, I like to have 3 pieces in my clusters, I guess, at least, and so having that third circle at the top really helped my liking of the layout, I guess. And then I had this canvas flare from Scrap and Happy Studio that said Ocean Breeze, and loved that, and just paired that up with a couple of phrase stickers there. I thought that worked out really nicely as well. And then it was just kind of the left hand page. I had to kind of figure out that. So this is where I take that up, because this little building was going to cover up the majority of the houses anyways, and I just decided not to waste that. However, I had stuck it back on the sticker sheet, and I got in the house later on. I think I even went to pick up the kids and I came back and realized it was stuck to my sweater. So I tried to save it and not waste it, but it got stuck to my sweater and kind of was unsalvageable at that point. So I just kind of finished by putting some more flares with the clusters. Again, I like to have kind of groups of 3, and so I have these little flares from Amy Tangerine, and just the colors worked out really nice. There's one that has a heart cut out of the middle, so I added that to that left hand side, and then just a kind of a plain cream color one. So that was next to the Ocean Breeze, and that just kind of helped make it a little more simple. And then I just finished off those clusters with some enamel dots. So that is going to finish out this layout. I hope you guys enjoyed. It is quite a simple base page, but really I felt like the embellishments helped make the layout. I absolutely love the colors as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this layout. I will have the link for the Photo Play collection down below for you, and Scrap and Happy Studio as well. So I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time. Bye guys.